You're watching our Cityline Reno Girls special. Now, imagine buying a house that you have never walked through in person. You've only seen the pictures online. That's what designer Wendy Russell just did. And she's taking us now with her to this spot as she walks through her house for the very first time.
That's right, Tracy. I'm in Savannah, Georgia, and we just purchased this duplex, which I have never seen before. So the outside definitely needs some love. Don't even know how to describe this orange. It's like a washed out Home Depot orange maybe, so it's not quite as crisp as we want it. Savannah homes have some beautiful color palettes, so I really want to do something fresh and fabulous here. So here we go. First time inside the house. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yes, we bought this sight unseen. This is great. This is actually, okay, so this is a flip that we bought, and welcome to the kitchen living room. So it's a thing, but you know, it's I think it's workable. It's workable. Some couple of things that might want to get freshened up here. Let's see, first bedroom. Good size, oh, it has a closet. All right. Not bad, not bad. Oh, a laundry room. With no laundry machines in it, but there's it's waiting for laundry, so yay. That's great, okay. Oh, and a nice fresh bathroom. It's actually a pretty good flip, not so bad. Sometimes flips aren't that great. Door access, oh, this goes right into the bedroom. That's kind of nice. I gotta show you this back deck. And again, haven't seen this yet in person, only, only in the photos. But they built this huge, wow, this is huge. Huge, beautiful new deck. This is great. I think I need to probably do some exterior door replacement and definitely some fresh paint, all of that. But okay, I have to say, I am fairly impressed and relieved.
Wow, Wendy. Okay, what did that feel like going through for the first time after buying?
Total relief. Let's be honest. It's not the first time that we've done this, but you know when you look at pictures online when you're about to buy a house and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful, and then you go and see it and you're like, oh, this is a really bad flip. They did a terrible job. This is actually very livable, very usable. So we were totally relieved. The pictures actually sort of depicted where we were at. The other thing is that this is a side-by-side duplex. So you haven't even seen the other side, but they're mirror images of each other. So we have two bedroom, one baths.
So tell me a little bit, Wendy, about what you're planning on changing now that you've physically been in this space.
Because it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and the other thing is the plan with these two properties or units is that we're gonna do short-term rentals for these. So it's really ideal when you have 2 bedrooms that you also have 2 bathrooms, and that always ups the value of the property anyways the minute that you add another bathroom. So I'm working out the floor plans now to figure out how we can get a powder room in each of these. So at least it's not going to be 2 full baths, but at least a powder room is really going to help. The other thing is there is already this laundry closet that's in place, which is fantastic. We just need to buy the washer and dryer to put in there. And new countertops. So our countertops here, unfortunately, they're laminate, and somebody thought it would be really great to put down a hot pot in 3 different spots, right? One after another. So this countertop is completely destroyed. So we're gonna put some beautiful quartz in here.
Oh my gosh, I wonder who had that great idea. Listen, when you figured out how to put powder rooms there, come to my house and figure out how to put a powder room on our ground floor. I would love that. But talk to us a little bit about how difficult it is to run a renovation 1,600 kilometers away. Or maybe it's easy, I don't know. But what do we need to know if we're thinking of investing somewhere that's not an easy drive away?
It is all about your team. You have to have a fantastic team in place to allow, and just trust that they will be there for you. We've been investing in the US since 2009. We started investing in Indianapolis, and we probably were less schooled back then about how important it really is to interview your property managers. Literally fly to where you are going to invest and meet with them in person, ideally in their office. You can see what kind of a space they maintain, their quality of standards in terms of how they operate their business on a daily. Really, really critical. So we came down 2 months ago and we interviewed a number of property managers. In fact, they were all really great because we did a lot of research before we came down and we narrowed it down to a few to interview. So get that team in place. You also want to ask your property manager if they have already a cleaning staff on call in place that actually works for them, that is not contracted out. That's really, really helpful. In some areas, it's so hard to find cleaners. So if they have their own staff, it's unreal. It's perfect. The other thing is, if you've got the electrician and the plumber on call 24 hours a day that's on staff, again, really important, because then you can sleep at night knowing that your guests or your tenants are going to be well taken care of in the case of an emergency.
Really good advice.
So yes,
there.
all about the team.
It's all about the team. So
all
finally,
about the team.
I just want to know, before we wrap up, why Savannah? I've heard it's gorgeous, but why did you pick Savannah for this particular project?
This is everybody asks us this. For us, our strategy is about investing in cities that we have a connection to. Some people are like, I just want to invest in Miami because I just want to visit there, or go there all the time. For us, we had a connection with Indianapolis. Our godkids live there. With Savannah, my husband's head office is actually in Savannah. So we had been traveling down here, every now and then, and we just fell in love with it. And it is such a cool town. You can't even believe it. It's like a mini New Orleans with half the population. This architecture is unbelievable. The Savannah Beach, which is now called Tybee Island. It's got everything. The food is unbelievable. If you haven't been here, you will love this place. It's so cool.
They better pay you from the tourism department, because sold. I will go there now. That sounds so good. Wendy, thank you. Congratulations. Can't wait to see the whole reveal. So